Okay, now that we have our recording captured and recorded, and we named it for our location and then just gave it a number, we're going to go into the library and and find it. So we just want to make sure that we're kind of on the all folder if you didn't put it into a specific location when you recorded it, which we did not. So up at the top here we have the folders, all, general, and then some other locations that we've been testing. So we're going to go here and we're going to search for what we just recorded, and it was KEW10, and so there it is. So, and from there you can hold in on it and select it, so it just kind of puts a check mark by it. You can move it to a folder, you can add it to a service. So let's do that. We'll just move to folder, and we already have a folder called Kiwani, so we're going to select Kiwani. And now if we go check Kiwani, so we're going to clear out the search, and we're going to come to Kiwani, and we'll just make sure it is there. And there it is. So we're in the Kiwani folder, we've searched for it, it's there. You can also sort by many different ways in the library, like last played, or alphanumerical, or lots of options to organize your recordings, from folder to naming conventions and naming the recordings, whatever you need to. So then we got services, so we're going to go into services next, and there's just a couple default ones in here: Christmas Eve and Sunday morning service. So just and all these can be named, deleted, or renamed, or you can add new services real easily. So we'll just add a test service here. So we're going to name it next Sunday. And we're going to give it a date, we'll just say the 25th. So, and we're going to hit create service. So there our next service is created. So we're just going to go in there, and in there also you can just add recordings. So you can add recordings from there, or you can add recordings from the library into any service. So you would just go through and multi-select. And so there we have 5 recordings for this service. We'll just put that, and then it changes to the screen. It shows you that service is selected, or that playlist, and then it comes up and gives us an option to use this service, and then that would load it onto the front play record screen, or the transport screen. And then a really neat feature here is share. So if the organist wants to share this with the church, they can hit share, and at that point it comes up with an option, a completely new idea, for organists to protect their intellectual property. So they have an option they can share it one time, so the church can play that full service one time. They can do limited plays, so then you can go into and you can select 3, 5, 7, 10, or 20, and then the other option is they could also keep forever. Okay, so keep forever. So let's say the church is like, yeah, we would really like to keep this service forever, and they would make an arrangement on that. So that at that point would just hit share protected, and this is AES 256 encrypted. So that's going to then load this animation and give you an indicator of building and compressing and encrypting the file to share. And then at that point it comes up with options to airdrop or email that service, so those 5 recordings, to whoever you need to share that with. And then that device will then have it has built in to show that, if you selected 5 recordings, 5 plays, then it will count down in the app as well.